So, I mean, you said you started off in the background,
Yeah.
you know. So, I mean, how many different jobs were you able to obtain, like, within that, you know, time frame with you coming up? Like, did you have to just put everything to the side and focus on, like, I gotta write, I gotta do this, or like, did you have to have like 3 night jobs and still get it done? Like,
Well, I never really thought I even thought I would become a director. I was so into sound recording and sound production that I never focused on directing at all. I love doing sound, but I was working with a lot of people, like independent filmmakers and stuff like that. And I was learning so much that one day I just said, you know what, I kind of do that.
what is your, I guess I would say, who is your biggest inspiration in the field? Like, that helped you really just figure out, like, you know, I think this is what I really want to do.
My biggest inspiration, you know, everybody says Spike Lee, but he was an inspiration because...
How can you not say Spike Lee?
Yeah.
Come on now. You have to. Like, how can you
Yeah.
not say, like, he definitely is like he's a stamp in the community. You cannot not say him.
Yeah, because, like, you know, him doing independent films, like She's Gotta Have It, and low-budget films like that, and the success of Do the Right Thing, and the type of, like, story that it was like a political story. It's about racial tension and stuff like that. Those are, like, stories close to home. And so, like, I always wanted to be a filmmaker like that, like, do films kind of, like, for the public good.
Something that people can, like, resonate with.
Yeah, and so Spike Lee was, like, he was definitely a big influence, but you know, also like kind of like science fiction films too.
Oh, I love Twilight Zone. I don't know.
Yeah, Twilight Zone was like one of my favorite TV shows.
That's my
and
thing.
Rod Serling,
Yes,
the host, like he's like one of my favorite writers of all time. Like the messages in those broadcasts, they really resonate.
Oh, absolutely.
And, you know, you could always learn something from that.
I'm a little ashamed to say though, but like, because you just said the Spike Lee movies, the older ones.
Yeah.
I am a little ashamed to say that I literally just saw what's the one that you just named?
Do the Right Thing.
Do the Right Thing. I just
you just saw it for the first
saw
time?
it last year. For
wow.
the first time. I'm so ashamed.
Imagine being 2023 and just seeing Do the Right Thing.
Take it back. I lied.
What was your experience?
I'm not gonna lie. Watching that was the nostalgia. It was just like, oh my gosh. Listen, hear me out, okay? Because if I would have watched it a few years back, the message wouldn't have resonated with me the same. It would have just been a regular movie I would have watched. You know what I mean? There's a lot of movies like that I need to watch it over as an adult so that the message is just like, and like those messages, they would have never hit me the same as a child growing up, and then as an adult, they're like, wow.
Childhood and adult is 2 different timelines in your life because you could actually learn more if you re-examine some of the things you've watched in childhood.
Absolutely.
And so it's good to go back and take a look at stuff.